Hello everyone, I am Sri Raksha, student of SVCE from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. In this video, I am going to discuss about the topic segmentation in operating system. The contents I am going to discuss are Introduction to Segmentation, why is segmentation used, types of segmentation, segmentation hardware, user view of program segmentation, example, benefits of segmentations, advantages of segmentation, limitations of segmentation, and conclusion. Introduction to segmentation in operating system. A process is divided into segments. The chunks that a program is divided into which are not necessarily all of exact size are called as segment. Segmentation is a technique to break memory into logical pieces represents a group of related information. Segmentation gives the user view of the process which paging does not provide. Here, the user view is mapped to physical memory. Why is segmentation used? Segmentation is one of the most common way to achieve memory protection. Because internal fragmentation of page takes place, the user view of memory is lost. The user will view the memory as a combination of segments. In this type, memory address use are not contiguous. Each memory segment is associated with a specific length and a set of permissions. When a process tries to access the memory, it is first check whether it has a required permission to access the particular memory segments by a particular memory. The process are allowed with the segments. Segments that are processed need like heap, stack, code, data are divided into segments. Segments make the process more organized. Local view it involves multiple separate segments. Typical code data stack. Other it includes memory sharing, etc. Types of segmentation in operating system. It involves virtual memory segmentation. Each process is divided into number of segments, but the segmentation is not done at once. This segmentation may or may not take place at the runtime of the program. Second type is simple segmentation. Each process is divided into number of segments, all of which are loaded into the memory at runtime, though they are not contiguous. Segmentation hardware. How the operating system manage memory segmentation. It involves segment tables, segmentation units, and protection. Segment table stores the start address and the length of each segment, which, which has a CPU reference to translate the logical into physical address. Segmentation units. It is a part of a CPU, uses the segment table to handle memory requests and perform the address translation. Protection. Hardware registers known as limit and a base register ensure that the memory access are valid, providing crucial protection against errors and securities. What is segment table? It maps a two-dimensional logical address into one-dimensional physical address. It is each table entry has base address and segment limits. Base address it contains the starting physical address where the segment resides in the memory. Whereas segment limits is also known as segments offset, it specifies the length of the segments. Translation of two-dimensional logical address to dimensional physical addresses. You can see in this diagram, the address generated by the CPU is divided into segment number and segment offset. Segment number, it is a number of bits required to represent the segment, whereas segment offset, it is a number of bits required to represent the size of the segment. Next one is user's view of program segmentation. How the program is divided into segments. It is based on the code segments, data segments, and stack segment. Code segment holds the executable program code, often treated as a read only to prevent accidental changes. Data segment contain global and static variables allocated for the lifetime of the program. Stack segment carries functional parameters, returns address, and local variability support and that execute the flow and functional calls. Example of segmentation in operating system. It involves compile time, execution time, runtime management. Compile time. A program is divided into segments such as code and data based on its logical structure, duration, the compilation process. Execution time. The operating system loads segments into memory and address into physical address for execution. Runtime management. The CPU access memory segments into hardware mechanism for address translation and protection check. Next are benefits of segmentation. It involves enhanced securities, improved flexibility, and dynamic expansions. Advantages of segmentation in operating system. It involves flexibility. Segmentation provides a higher degree of flexibility than paging. Segments can be of variable size and processes can be designed to have multiple segments, allowing for more fine memory allocation. Next advantage is sharing. Segmentation allows for sharing of memory segments between processes. These can be useful for internal process communication or for sharing the code libraries. Protection. Segmentation provides a level of protection between the segments, preventing one process for accessing another process management segment. This helps in increasing the security and stability of the system. Limitation of segmentation in operating system. It involves external fragmentation. Segmentation can lead to unused memory space between the segments called as external fragmentation, which may waste the memory overall. Complex management. Keeping the track of variable size required for memory management, adding more overhead and potential performance in issues. Limited hardware. Segmentation support requires specific hardware capability and not all systems may support. Next one is segmentation in modern operating system. It involves modern adaptations, 64-bit system and virtualization. Conclusion. Segmentation has emerged as a vital paradigm in memory management, offering numerous benefits such as enhanced protection, local organization of program, and flexibility in handling data structure. Despite its advantage and limitation like external fragmentation and increased memory management flexibility, a modern operating system has been blend segmentation with other techniques such as paging to adapt to evolving hardware capabilities and demanding for software applications. Thank you.